It's been a while since I wanted to make a video regarding this notorious Samsung refrigerator issue. Refrigerator is starting to warm up, however the freezer is working well. Now, with dual coil systems, meaning an evaporator coil in the fridge and freezer section, it's easy to rule out the compressor failure when you see that the freezer is maintaining temperature. So here's what's going on. When we look inside the fridge section, we can see frosty ice buildup inside the vent channels. These vent channels are designed for airflow and not ice accumulation. So if there is visible ice inside those channels, then you are experiencing the notorious ice buildup symptoms, specifically around the fan area near the top of the compartment. I will show you what I mean here in a little bit. We'll need to remove this rear cover. If the rear cover does not separate from the wall after removing the screws, then the rear cover is frozen to the coil, and a tool such as a steamer is a must to complete this step. We are able to put the fridge in a forced defrost mode to allow the heating element to kick on and help with the defrost process. But that only gets you so far and does not defrost all the ice, thus the need for a steamer. To place this unit into forced defrost mode, all doors must be shut and this sequence must be followed. For our model number, we must hold fridge and energy save buttons together for 8 seconds. Upon successful activation, screen will go dark. Next, we need to press fridge button 4 times with 5-second wait time in between each press. The code we are looking for is FD. Placing unit into this service mode allows the heating element to turn on in hopes of helping us defrost and separate the panel from the wall. Off camera, there was still quite a bit of steaming going on. And this is what I see almost every other week with these Samsung fridges. Ice accumulates above the coil, which compromises the fan, hence no air circulation in the fridge, thus fridge warming up. So we're going to go ahead and remove this panel and get this ice defrosted. On this step, there will be a lot of water spilling out, so be sure to have a thick towel lined on the bottom of the fridge to collect that water. A small warning: if you end up enabling forced defrost mode, then be careful around the heating element. These heating elements do get pretty hot. Be careful not to burn your hands. If you find water that does not drain from the drain pan, then you are experiencing the second common issue with the Samsung fridges, and this would be the clogged drain line. And here is the product that will permanently fix this repetitive frost buildup issue around the fan area. This is an additional heater that we will install. This heater is not as strong as the bottom one, however, it's just enough to keep the frost away from the fan area. Thus, no frost buildup, fan keeps spinning, and fridge keeps cooling. Installation process is not difficult. Heater is secured at 3 points with provided aluminum ties. However, be sure that the heating element is running along the copper sealed system lines. If the heater is mounted slightly to the left, there is a chance that once the fans turn on, it will start to grind against the heater and make terrible vibrations, noise, or even break the fan blades or rub through the heater, and we don't really want that. This additional heater is spliced into the existing heater element circuit. In our situation, the existing heating element wires are brown. Double check your heating element wires before splicing the heater into the system. Provided wire splices include terminals for easy plug and play. Now, let's shift our focus to this draining issue. We will need to cut this old drain heater clip and replace it with a new, updated version. The easiest method I found is to cut the clip just enough to be able to slide it to the side where it can't fall into the drain hole, and then finish cutting it. It is aluminum, thus cutting is fairly easy. There are many Samsung drain kits available online, and this is just one of them. Some available drain kits come in a set of 2, with drain heater clips in the set. Confirm the heater fits into the drain before installation. Make a slight bend at the tail of the clip. This will allow for an easy application. The securing process may be difficult, so just try to fit the clip as tight as possible on the heating element without breaking the element. Pro tip: remove the fan shroud and check area for ice. If this step is not performed, then this ice that's blocking most of the air channels will be the root cause of poor fridge cooling. In general, if there is any ice on this panel, it needs to be thawed or removed. Next, we need to pull the unit out to remove the rear bottom panel to access the drain tubes. This unit is equipped with 3 drain tubes. Some units could have 2, while others could have as much as 4. These drain tubes are equipped with rubber grommets that have narrow slits in them that prevent warm air from entering the unit, as well as allowing water to slowly drain out. Over time, these openings get stuck together from the sticky water that's draining from the evaporator coils, which results in water backing up the drain and then freezing inside the evaporator area, which also causes leaks inside the fridge in a lot of units. We can clean these grommets and install them back into the unit, but this won't last long, and you'll be performing this repair again in the near future. However, if the grommet has become brittle or hard, then don't even attempt to clean it. Go ahead and replace it. And lastly, you don't have to subscribe to my channel, but if you click like, that will greatly help me out with the algorithm. I appreciate it.